locals in the Netherlands want to ensure that their voices are heard, and so they found a playful way to retaliate against billionaire Jeff Bezos, whose yacht is being built in the Netherlands. There's just one problem. Apparently there's a historic bridge, the De Hef Bridge, that they want to essentially dismantle for Bezos to be able to sail his massive yacht, $500 million yacht, to open sea. Now, the Dutch are not into that. The locals are furious about this. They think that this is a terrible thing to do, especially considering this is a bridge that has just finished renovations, a historic bridge that suffered serious damage in World War II. And so they feel that dismantling it and then building it back up again could potentially damage it further. And so one local named Pablo has decided to organize something, which I'm amused by. He organized a Facebook event to throw rotten eggs at Jeff Bezos' yacht if the bridge is dismantled for it to pass.
Well, that is a unique solution. I don't know. Our politicians here in America
I'm here for it.
should be wary of those ideas spreading. So look, a couple of things here. First, he's gonna be all right. He's not gonna be on the yacht when you egg it. And what is it gonna cost to clean up? $10,000? I mean, they're rich, so they probably charge him $20,000 to clean up a bunch of rotten eggs, right? The yacht's worth $500 million.
It costs tens of millions of dollars just to maintain it per month. Like, it is insanely expensive to maintain that shit.
Yeah, although I'll tell you, if after all that, the rotten egg thing worked and the yacht smelled from then on.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay, now having said all that, I'm gonna surprise you a little bit. There is a twist here though, because I do feel like they approved this project to build the yacht, and it did create some jobs, etc., behind the bridge, full well knowing that they were gonna have to dismantle the bridge once the yacht was built. So the time to have made that decision was back then. You can't build the yacht and then go, okay, now it's stuck forever, and you can't take it out. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
It's very likely that people were not aware of what was going on until it was too late.
Yeah.
You know, this is, by the way, the construction of this mega-yacht was super secretive until fairly recently. And so I don't think the locals knew what was going on. And the story about the bridge being dismantled came out in the news very recently as well. And so I could imagine what the local community is feeling there, because we feel it all the time. We feel that we don't matter, our voices are never heard, even among the very representatives that we vote in for these positions of power. And you feel frustrated, you feel angry. In the United States, some people unfortunately will either resort to violence or threaten violence. In the Netherlands, they throw rotten eggs, and I think that that's totally fine.
Well, look, I presume Netherlands democracy is in much better shape than ours. So you're right. I'm sure the locals didn't know the details of this deal, but the mayor did, presumably.
Yeah.
And so
the mayor,
yeah,
he's a politician.
So vote out the mayor. That's how you show that you disapprove of the decision that he made. That's how a democracy works. Now, in America, that wouldn't work at all, because Jeff Bezos would give the other side like $250 million in political contributions, and then he would become your prime minister. And then they would dismantle every bridge, and they would rename Netherlands Bezos land. Okay, that's how it would work in America. But I think you guys have a relatively functioning democracy, so sure, have fun, throw the eggs, and then vote out the mayor.
Now, just to give you some more details on Pablo's intentions here, remember I said that he organized this Facebook event to throw the rotten eggs. So far, a lot of people have RSVP'd. 3,800 people have marked themselves as going to this event, and over 13,300 people have marked themselves as interested in going to this event.
I'm interested.
Yeah, like I love the non-committal reservations, even with this type of situation, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, maybe. Look, in this case, it's fine, but don't do a maybe RSVP for an actual event. It's
random pet peeve in the middle of the story.
Like, don't do the non-committal thing. Everyone hates you when you do that. Anyway, especially me. All right, but I want to give you some statements from Pablo. He says, Rotterdam was built from the rubble by Rotterdammers, and we don't just take it apart for the phallus symbol of a megalomaniac billionaire, not without a fight.
Fun.
And by the way, of course, the rotten eggs aren't gonna stop this yacht, so why do it? Pablo says this, because I'm a Rotterdammer. And I think people with a lot of money should realize you can't make everything. With this call, we make our voice heard in a playful way, and I think that that is going very well. So look, there's no permanent damage here. I like that they tinkered with their strategy here. Do we do the fresh eggs? No, let's go with the rotten eggs.
Fair.
You know?
Fair.
I think that that's a good middle ground.
Is it? It seems like it's a little bit more extreme, but okay.
They're eggs. It's gonna be fine.
No, that's exactly what I was gonna get to. Look, I don't like anything physical, but this isn't against the person, and the yacht is so gigantic, it's like throwing it against a wall. So it's more symbolic than anything else. That's why I don't mind it. And of course it's playful, and I bet if you went, if they really hold the event and you really go, I bet it'd be the time of your life. And probably the only thing that's gonna stink afterwards is probably everybody's clothes. Keep it real, it's not gonna affect Bezos 1%. But it's fun, I like it. You're trying to fight back in your own way. The other part that I like in the story is how the guy keeps saying, I'm a Rotterdammer, okay? And this is what Rotterdammers do.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely feeling it. Like, more power to him. Also, I think this is a good example of someone using certain terminology and us just regurgitating it, because he's the one who's referred to this as playful, and I'm like, yeah, playful, totally, this is playful. I mean, if it happened to us, like if someone was throwing rotten eggs in our house or something, we wouldn't be like, playful, this is super playful.
Yeah, well, that's different. Our house is not worth $500 million, and we don't have 28 people to clean it up for what would be nothing for us, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, last thing for me, clowning on Bezos. You build a $500 million yacht, and he can't get under a bridge? Like, and this bridge is really, really tall. So apparently that yacht cannot get under any bridge in the world, and so it's gonna be kind of stuck in some places. And
Bezos is really good at burning bridges. That's what he does.
Oh, okay. You know what? There is one bridge he built though, which is that on Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you can take Jeff Bezos's money and give it to us. Go to tyt.com/prime, and you'll see it takes about 30 seconds. You redistribute his wealth to a progressive show like ours. It's a way of kind of virtually throwing an egg at him. I'm just saying, I'm not biased at all here, but tyt.com/prime, and we'll have the link down below. Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.